apologize for not uploading last week. Basically, I had no video ideas, and also I was super stressed and tired that week, so I just decided to take a break. But now I am back, and this is more of a chill video, but I think next video might be a try-on haul if you guys want that. But yeah, I've never done anything like this before, but I've been wanting to do an advice video for a long time, and I've gotten requests for it. And if you want an even better advice video, I would recommend watching Bianca8198's advice videos. Hers are like my favorite. But yeah, I am no professional in any way. I'm just a teenage girl sharing my experience and advice with you guys. So yeah, I mean, not everything I say is going to be perfect, but I will try my best. Dealing with friends being nice to you at school but then mean on the internet. If someone's mean to you on the internet but nice at school, then I don't think they're your friend. You should not surround yourself in that type of people, because those are fake friends if they're going to go on the internet and talk all this bad stuff about you. Like, honestly, it's a lot better to have 2 real friends than like 20 fake friends. So just cut them out of your life and just stop talking to them. I know that it's easier said than done, but I think you'll feel a lot better. Advice on going into high school, or advice on surviving Valentine's Day alone. If you're not in high school yet, you seem pretty young, so you really don't have to worry about that by now. Like, when you're a teenager, you don't have to worry about being forever alone, single on Valentine's Day, because you're still young. You have so much time left in your life to find somebody. Like, I mean, even if you're 30 and still single, that's cool too. You have a lot of time to find someone, so you shouldn't have to be in a rush. I mean, just celebrate it with your friends and just have a great day regardless. What are your insecurities and how do you not think about them? Well, a lot of you guys don't really know me because I may seem like I'm so confident and happy on the internet, but trust me, I and everyone else you know has had a day where they're crying and hating themselves and just hating the world, because we all get like that sometimes. And every single person you know has insecurities. Even the person you think is the prettiest, most confident person in the world, they have insecurities. They feel the same way you do sometimes. And I mean, it's still something that I struggle with, but I just try to accept my insecurities and just try to embrace the things that you do love about yourself, because there are so many more great things about you. And also try to remember that you see yourself a lot more than other people do. If you have a little zit on your cheek and other people see it, I doubt they're even going to notice it or care at all. Like, if I see acne on someone's face, I really don't care, and I doubt that they care. People are way more worried about themselves that they don't even think about other people's appearances. So just remember that if you're ever worried about something, you see it a lot more than anyone else does. And just going along with the confidence thing, everyone in their life at some point feels ugly, feels like they're not good enough. I can promise you I've been there, and a lot of people have been there as well, so you are not alone. You're completely normal. And there are a lot of things I hate about myself. Like, for example, I've always hated my nose, but that's something that I've just accepted as part of me, and without it I wouldn't be who I am. And I can guarantee you watching this right now, you are beautiful, and if you ever need someone to talk to, feel free to just tweet me, Instagram, DM me, anything like that, because I am here for you. And when you think you're alone, you really aren't. You have so many people who care about you and think you're beautiful that you don't even know. You all probably know this girl who you think is so pretty and you wish you had her life, but she's probably looked at someone and thought the exact same thing. And there are probably people who have looked at you and thought about how pretty you were or how much they liked your outfit, but just never said it, because I don't know, I see a lot of like pretty people and pretty outfits and all that sort of stuff, and I just think it in my head and never actually tell them, which I should. So just think about how many people are actually thinking good things about you, and just try to think about that more yourself. How to balance school, YouTube, sports, family, and friends. Well, I've definitely been there. I'm always there, and I know how much of a struggle it can be. So I really think what's important to do is prioritize. Well, first of all, I mean, if you're still in like middle school or high school or something like that, school should be your #1 thing, because it's most important for your future. And then I would say pick another thing to be dedicated to out of those. Like, what matters most to you? It could be your social life, your sports team, YouTube, and I mean, just because you say that YouTube is your second thing, that doesn't mean you can't have a social life. It doesn't mean you also can't play sports sometimes. It's just important to prioritize where you're spending your time, because time is really your worst enemy. But personally, what I try to focus on most is school and YouTube. Those are what are most important to me. So I would just say try to pick 2 things that you really care about most and get all of that stuff done first. Like, before I go out with friends or something, I'll make sure that I have all my homework done and all my videos edited, things like that. And then, yeah, hopefully that made sense. How can you deal with girls/boys who judge you for how you look? I can tell you right now that looks are not everything at all. I think personality is a lot more important in definitely a friend, boyfriend, girlfriend, anyone you're talking to. And if there are like people at your school or whatever who judge people based only on looks, then their opinion is not worth your time. And I mean, it does not matter what they think, because popularity, to me at least, really is not important. These are a bunch of people who in a couple years you probably won't even know anymore. Just focus on your friends at school and try to just like cut out the annoying bad people and I just think you should rock what you have. You're perfect just the way you are. How do you deal with anxiety with school, teachers, work, etc.? I don't really talk about this much, but I struggle with anxiety a lot. I can get so stressed in such a short amount of time. It's really bad, and I'm trying to work on that. But school-wise, I would just say try your best to be organized, and I'm probably not one to be saying this considering my binder is just a mess of I don't even know what. But what I like to do is as soon as I get my homework, just get it done, get it out of your way, and it sounds painful to do that, but in the long run, it's a lot better. That way you don't have it hanging over your chest. Advice on saving money and not spending right when you get it. This can be hard sometimes for me, especially because I love shopping, but I think the best thing to do is just set a certain percentage, and no matter what, set that money aside and do not let yourself touch it. Maybe just like create a bank account so that way you can't really get to it, and then you'll also get interest on it. So it doesn't have to be a huge amount. It could just be like 5%, 10%, 20%. Any amount you want of your money, like any money that you get, you set that aside to save, and that should help you a lot. Dealing with suicidal thoughts, depression, and self-harm. Alright, so those are all very serious topics, and I know none of those things are just going to be solved by a simple bit of advice. And I know that a lot of people who have depression or anxiety obviously don't want it, and they're trying their best, and I know it is not easy at all, and sometimes it may seem like an uphill battle, but I really just think that little changes can help you be a better person in the long run. Like for example, if you have a really negative thinking pattern like I do, just before bed you could just think of one good thing that happened in your day and maybe write it down and put it in a jar. It doesn't have to be anything big, it doesn't have to be anything extraordinary or amazing, just one little small thing that maybe made you smile or feel good today. Just write that down, and then whenever you're sad, try to read that or surround yourself in good friends. And I'm not just going to say to stay strong because that's really cliche and you've probably heard that a million times, but really you have a lot of people here supporting you. Alright, so that is going to be it for this advice video. I know it wasn't amazing, and I got, no sleep last night, so if I seem a little out of it, I probably am. But I really hope you guys enjoyed watching. If you want any more advice videos, let me know. And this was like a more laid back video, but if you have any requests, please comment them down below because I've been in like a video idea block lately, and but thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye guys. You're like some sound away. Just